Right, hi guys, welcome to the first ever proper episode of the Moaning Yorkshireman. And just to prove that these are back-to-back videos that I'm doing, I had a knock at the door and a parcel for me. I've missed it because I'm recording YouTube, so yeah. That's a trip to the post office later, isn't it? Well, tomorrow actually. Is it open tomorrow? Probably not, so that'll be a Monday's job now. So you see, YouTube already has fucked my life up, so now I'm going to be moaning and crying and ranting about that, about how stressful it is. Anyway, right, so the first episode is, I've gone off topic already, you see, but the first episode is called Growing Pains, as you can probably see from the description, and this is all about the realisation of when you've got old. Now, I'm only 22, but I already feel 40 inside, I'm not going to lie, and it's that realisation when you sort of, well, I had this happen to me a couple of weeks ago actually, and I thought, do you know what, this is quite funny. But there was a kid playing up in the Christmas aisle of Tesco's. Am I allowed to say? Yeah, I'm allowed to say Tesco's. I'm not for the BBC. So yeah, so we're in Tesco's and we're down an aisle, and there's only me and this woman and her child down the Christmas aisle. So I think the kid wanted a Christmas tree. I don't know. And yeah, and sure enough, I'm walking down, the kid's having a paddy on the floor, and the woman says to the child, "Stop it, you're annoying that man." And I was like, where's the man? Who's the man here? I must be the man. And that, the realisation of people associating with the man. In my head I still feel 12. I feel 40 on the outside, but I still don't feel like a man. But anyway, so yeah, so that was one experience. I was like, I really don't feel like a man, but obviously I am. This is somewhat annoying. I still feel like a child. I still act like a child because there's no point growing up because that's boring. But yeah, so that's one association with it. And then obviously the other one is, I mean, people say like, oh, when you be able to drink alcohol and, you know, and smoke and things like that. I'm not being funny, but around our end there's like lads going in at 12 going, oh mate, go get us some special brew, mate, from Home Bargains, mate. Oh yeah. So, you know, that doesn't mean anything to me. Being able to drink alcohol doesn't show a sign of growing up, but yeah, that doesn't anyway. But, you know, things like being able to drive for me, because, you know, you're 18 or 17 and you've been put in charge of a hefty vehicle that, yeah, will do some damage. But, you know, we'll leave driving for later anyway, because driving's another rant on its own, because it pisses me off so much at times. But yeah, so that's another episode. But driving, that's one that makes you feel old. Yeah, I did have others. I'm struggling to remember them now. Oh yeah, that's the other one. Suddenly being able to light fireworks. You remember that time when you were a kid and you're like, oh, can I light one? Your dad's like, no, you can't light a firework, son, you're not qualified. Alright, yeah, Dad, no worries. I'm only 6, I'll stick with my sparkler, thanks. And then you suddenly go to one party, and then they're like, oh, do you want to light a firework? It's like, I have no previous qualifications for this. How of a sudden have I just been allowed to be entrusted with lighting a firework and sticking it in the stand correctly so you don't chop anyone's head off? You know, or smacking it into a power line, or setting fire to a tree. You know, I've had no qualifications. There's not a fireworks course that you have to go to first, but all of a sudden it was like, no, son, you stay back. And then next minute, yeah, do you want to light a firework? Yeah, I suppose so. So, you know, that's... Yeah, that was an interesting moment. I was like, yeah, being able to light a firework, that was... Oh, and another one with driving as well. When you're suddenly entrusted in helping a man back his van and a trailer up into a car parking space. This was coming out with the Tesco's after I already had the middle-age crisis bloody moment. We stop annoying that man. Coming out of the shop, and guess who's there? A bloke wanted to reverse a van and a trailer, and he was struggling, to be fair. He was trying to take a double park up, you know how it works. It's a bit big. And all of a sudden, I just suddenly decided that I would guide him in. And the bloke listened to me. I was like, no, come back more, mate. You can come back more. If I'd have been 3 years younger, I think he'd have just ignored me. But he saw me and my grey hair. Yes, I am going grey in areas. That's with, well, I don't know if it's in the family, but I don't know. I think it's quite cool, actually. But yeah, a bit different. But yeah, so I'm going grey. So he obviously saw my grey hair, thought I was older than what I was. and went, do you know what, I'm going to entrust this man, and I'm not even going to look him in mirrors, I'm just going to entrust this man to guide me back with his flailing hands. Yeah, keep coming back, whoa! And yeah, and obviously at that moment in time, you know that you've got the age to be able to trust people. That was annoying. And yeah, and every time I ask someone, how old do you think I am? Go on, how old am I? Go on. No, go on, I won't be offended at 26. Fuck you. 26, that's the youngest I've ever had. 26 and 28, they're the only two numbers I ever get. I'm 22 for Christ's sake. So you can see why I feel old. But yeah, this one was, yeah, that was not a good moment for me. But I think that's pretty much it. That's the moaning of growing up, really. I don't want to grow up, but, you know, you can't help it, can you, I suppose? They've not invented a stunting one for that. I'd rather just stay at this age now, because it's quite cool. You got, you know, you just know what to do. You know, you can just do what you like, when you like, so... Stay at this age now. Don't go back to being a kid. Oh, being a kid were the best years of your life, and you won't even realise it. They were fairly shite, if I'm honest. I mean, you know, I'm not planning on smashing my face in again after falling off a bike. That's what I did when I was a child, whereas now I'm that grown up that I know not to do that, but also stupid enough to know when I can be stupid. Whereas when the kids just, yeah, just be stupid all the time. So, that's... If anyone said to me, which age would you like to stay at for the rest of your life, I'd say now. Now would be a good time. I could deal with this. But, yeah, I probably will in my own head, but obviously my body will age and get knackered, and eventually I'll be crippled and using a Zimmer frame, and then I'll die. Yeah. But apart from that, you know, it's all happy cheery, isn't it? So, yeah, so you kind of get in the general gist of these videos. I really don't mind that much about moaning. I think that's probably the safe way to put it. But yeah, I'm going to end it there because I don't know how long it's been going on for. But yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. And the second episode is about driving. So, you know, any driving queries, driving dramas, that's what I'll be talking about, and what really, well, I'm going to say fucks me off, but yeah, what really annoys me. I'll put that one in so it's suitable for kids. But what really annoys me while driving. So yeah, until then, I'll see you next time.